Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, or say date night song, Bob's Burgers, if it doesn't pop up.
All right. I don't know if I'm live or not. I'm hoping I am. I'm gonna send a message here with my other phone and see if I can get some of you to come on up. Hi, Hearts Love. Good. I'm so glad somebody's here. Yes, I'm doing it live on Streamlabs right now because that's the only way I can do it from my phone. But okay, you guys, welcome to Candy's recovery journey. We are live. We are broadcasting. We are doing the damn thing. I wonder if anybody else got the notification, but okay. I did upload a YouTube this morning, and you guys can watch that. It's Get Ready With Me and Chit Chat, and basically I said what's going on, but since we're live, I will just update everybody, and I'm gonna drink my coffee, and I might holler to my husband once or twice to get me another one, but that's what he's for. That's what he does. He loves me, and he does it. So, alright, I am staying at a friend's house right now because where I was staying, they literally kicked me out without so much warning as you are getting out of this house tonight. And it was behind a bunch of lies and denial and straight up bullshit. And so I'm out. Whatever. The only thing that sucks is my daughter's still there. I miss her, but I don't miss the chaos, you know. It just wasn't good for my recovery. It's not good for me. It just all around wasn't a good situation, you know. I just constantly felt like I wasn't wanted there. I was useless. I was worthless. I mean, and these are names that they called me when they thought I couldn't hear, and the lies they made up when they thought I couldn't hear. Believe me, I heard more than any one person ever could hope to hear in their life. You know, you couldn't just leave me alone, pack my stuff, and let me go peacefully. There had to be lots of, like, the worst vulgarities that I will not repeat live or on an upload or anywhere else just because I think that language is utterly disgusting. I just literally do. We'll put it that way. And I was called those names at least 20 times. And, you know, it didn't matter. I was packing my stuff. I wanted to be left alone. And you couldn't just leave it at that. They could not. So, I think what I'm going to do, I got my other phone, I am going to send a message to Nicole. Start a chat. Okay. Now I got to find Nicole's name and let her know that I am live and in living color on Streamlabs. So what's been up with you, Hearts Love? How's life going for you? And yes, it is a blessing in disguise. But yeah, it did hurt considering the people it was. It really did. You know, I never ever would have thought that would have went down the way it did. But it did. And you know what? I forgive them. They are the way they are. I can't change that. It doesn't matter what I do. It didn't matter how decent I tried to be, or I don't have to send her a message. She's there. She got my notification. Nicole, I was just sending you a message to tell you I was on live. Yeah, I do think I got ahead of her on a live stream. 1 point Candy. 0 points Nicole. You better catch up to me. Are we still doing the Mara at 7 o'clock tonight, Nicole? Am I correct on that? I'm streaming through Streamlabs. That's the only way I can do it on my phone right now. Other than that, but once I get over to my stepdad's, I should have access to either a laptop or a desktop, so I can just go through YouTube that way instead of having to go through Streamlab and upload it. What I did for Streamlab, hun, is I just downloaded the app. I have it in my iPhone. I haven't downloaded it for Android yet, but I put the Streamlab app on, and where I was going through the whole, because I tried to do it on YouTube first from my sister's laptop, but I had to wait. And so yes, it's an app. You can find it right in, for Apple, you find it in the App Store. And for Android, I do believe you'd find it on Google Play. And it's called Streamlabs. But what I had to do is I put Streamlabs in, and I tried to go live because I couldn't from YouTube because of this 24-hour waiting period or whatever to verify my information. But I have well waited that 24 hours before trying again. And I just said, to heck with it. I'm going to try Streamlabs and see if it works, and here we are. But it's real easy, Nicole. It's really, really easy. If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. But other than that, you can see I am back to my bubbly self. Yay me! Had a little debacle with the makeup this morning, though, we don't want to talk about. Lots of practice is needed. Let's just say lots and lots and lots of practice is needed. I'm not getting the whole fake eyelashes and liquid eyeliner down very well. So I took it all off. Now I'm back to just me. Oh my god, Nicole. Those CoverGirl palettes, they are so... I don't even have words. I love them. You wait a minute. I'm digging out the one I used today because... Oh, hang on. I have all of them, you guys. This is the one I used today, though. It's called Overthrown. And that's the colors in it. And they're really, really pretty. I mean, showing you guys either live or up on a video does not do it justice. I mean, you guys gotta look at them. At least the thing I like about these palettes is the names are on the back, and it gives you kind of an idea of what it looks like before you buy it. You can kind of look and see what you're getting. And the other one I got is called Revolution. That's the one in the pretty red palette. And like I said, they all give you an idea of what the colors they are. I used this one yesterday because I did a thing with orange. And, oh, yes. It has a great mirror. I mean, for a CoverGirl palette, I would hold it right up there to the palettes that Nicole sent me as far as quality. I mean, they're great. They're great. For CoverGirl, I didn't expect to be so pleasantly surprised because with me and CoverGirl, it's a love-hate kind of thing on their makeup line. I either buy it and I love it, or I buy it and I absolutely hate it and it goes in the garbage, or I find somebody to give it to that has better luck with it. I just reading your thing. Oh, Nicole, I'm so sorry. I wish you luck, babe. I really, really do. If anybody is in a position to do well, it is you. And I'm sorry that, that line has to be walked over, but, maybe you stepping in will do the same thing for her that it did for you and open her eyes and, get her to see that there is a life. You know, there's recovery. Take it. Here's help. Somebody's offering their hand to help you and help with your child. You know, take the help. Honestly. Oh. You know, I've been there. I've had some friends in active addiction that have kids, and had I not been in active addiction too, I would have scoffed them all up in a heartbeat, but I was in no better position to raise their children than they were. And oh my God, Nicole, have you made any calls? I mean, does she have family you can call until you can legally step in? Is there, you know, there's got to be something you can do, babe. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you can't just go in there and yank the kid out of the house, because if she gets pissed off and calls the cops, more than likely they'll take her to jail, and CPS is going to take the kid anyways. You know, I don't know how good of friends you guys are. If you went over there and talked to her, would she let you take this kid for a little bit? Oh my God. That is so terrible. I am so sorry, babe. I know that is hard. That is very, very, very hard. Okay. You're calling her mom and sister. That's good. Is that all the family she has, as a mother and a sister? I mean, I hate to pose the question, but is the father in the picture at all? I mean, would he say, yeah, I'll go over there with you and we'll get her out of there? I mean, you know, I have no idea in Arkansas what the recourse would be for that. You know, all I know is if that situation happens in Maine, the only thing we have to do is try to contact family, and if family's not willing to take the child, then you have to call the police to report it, and then they follow through with, up here it's called DHHS and Child Protective Services, and then they go in and do their mock investigation and do what they think is best for the child. But you know, maybe if you called them and said, hey, I'm willing to take this child, I have my own home, I'm clean for 4 years, I will take a test right now to prove that, my husband will test, the only thing you're going to find in our system is our prescribed medications. I mean, Nicole, I know you're trying to do the right thing, babe, and I'm praying for you. I really, really am. But back to a happier note. Yes, yes, that sounds important. That really sounds really, really important. You keep me updated. If there's anything I can do to help you out, babe, you just pick up that phone like you tell me to do. You let me know. But the third one is called Ascension. That's the one in the white palette. And those are more like pinks and like neutrals. And the last one is called Rain. And that's the gold palette. And that's got more of your shimmers and your bold colors. And I mean, they're all great. I like them all. So I'm assuming you've talked to the mom and she's willing to let you take the little girl to the aunt's house. Is that what we're saying? I mean, have you touched base with her on going to the hospital, or? Thank you. I love them to death. I mean, they're just as good as the ones you got me, which I realize I also have not put up on yet. Hang on, Nicole. I'm digging them out. Okay, you guys, I forgot to show you all the stuff that Nicole gave me. And now that I'm able to live stream, I'm going to do that. She gave me the Zodiac palette. And that's from BH Cosmetics. And that's got all the outside and middle ones are the eyeshadows, and in the middle one is a highlighter, and it's really pretty. I have tried them. I'm figuring out how to do the different looks with that too. And then she gave me another Zodiac palette by Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. And as you can see, I've been using them. You know, but that's the smaller Zodiac palette. And the names of the colors are listed on the back, but they don't actually give you a preview. And then we've got the Tartist Pro Glow by Tarte. And that's this one. And I really like that. I have that one on today. I have it on my cheeks, like right in here. And on my nose, if you can see. And like there. And then I've got the Alamar Cosmetics Colorette Blush Trio in medium tan, which is a little dark for me, but I figured out how to tone it down so I don't look like a clown. And then, my favorite, because I love this girl so much, I got the mini Natasha Denona Tropic Palette, which, Nicole, we were talking about that the other day. I did find a dupe on Poshmark, and I think it's $24, so laugh if you will. That's on my goals list to buy. When I get enough money, I'm not going to take from my living expenses, since, I don't have much money coming in with my merchandising job right now, because all I've done is my trainings so far. But I hope now that I'm out of that bad situation that I can start accepting some jobs and, make some real money so that I can put it away towards my moving fund, because I'm still on that. That is at the top, right under maintaining my recovery, is moving away from here, moving away from the heartache, and starting over, because I just don't want the bad memories anymore, Everything around it, everywhere I look, everywhere I go is, people I was in active addiction with, and, it's such a small town area that, no matter what town I go to, I keep running into these people. And, some of them are trying to do better, some of them not so much, and, I just need a new start. I need to get me and my boyfriend out of here and be able to have a life together that doesn't revolve around drugs and ignorance and, people who only care for themselves and what their needs are. So, that's my goal. That's one of my goals. The other thing I want to do now that I'm able to live stream is, I want to get my Mara meeting up here. And I think Nicole and I talked about that, and I don't know if we decided I was going to do, where she has hers on Friday on YouTube. I don't know if we decided I was going to do Monday or Wednesday. So I'm probably going to have that discussion again, but now that I'm able to live stream, instead of just, me taking the readings and reading through it, now I have a way for people to be able to participate. And that just makes me so happy. The other thing on my goals that I need to do is I need to also start saving up money, because I'm going to have to upgrade my phone. I did just recently find out that at the end of this year, my cell phone company will no longer add airtime to it because it's going to be obsoleted. Okay, Wednesday. And where I'm on the East Coast, it's going to be Eastern Daylight Time, so Nicole likes to do her meetings at 7 o'clock Central, which is 8 o'clock for me. So I'm thinking let's shoot for Wednesdays at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That'll be 7 o'clock Central Time for you. And it's going to be a little bit early on the West Coast. It'll be dinner time, like 5 o'clock. But if they miss the actual live stream, at least the comfort is they can watch it after it gets uploaded. And thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. You know, I've told at least 6 people today on the different recovery forums that they should go check out your channel and your meetings, and because, you know, regardless of the people you have trolling you, just a minute, Brunt, we make me a coffee. I told you guys I was gonna do that. But those people that are trolling you, Nicole, don't even worry about them. You know, just like everybody said, if a troll comes in, we've got you. If we notice it, you've got admins and moderators on that channel that know how to get rid of those people in a snap. And that's what we're going to have to do. I mean, you've done the right thing. You've reported the abuse. You've reported the harassment. And all any of us can do from there is, you know, block and pay attention to when these people come in. I've already said if anybody wants to come over to my channel and make fun of me, go ahead, because I guarantee you with everything I've put up with lately, those people won't come on and say anything about me that's nearly as bad as what I've had to hear about myself. I'm sorry, I gotta use my EOS. My lips are drying out. I absolutely love these things. So, you know, don't for a minute, Nicole, think that what you're doing isn't worth it and that it has no value, because it does. I mean, I thank God every day and every night that I found you. You know, I had nobody on my side. I had nobody advocating for me. I had nobody telling me, you know, what I need to do and how I need to go about getting my needs met with my medication-assisted treatment. You know, I had nobody. I had nobody. It's like nobody cared. You know, as long as the doctor said, well, I'm keeping your dose at this, and da-da-da-da-da. That's what it was. My counselor wouldn't even stand up against my doctor. You know, I didn't have anybody. I'm sorry, it's time for me to take medicine, but I can still talk with it. You know, up here in Maine, it's... in a word, wow. Wow is the only word I can come up with that even comes close to how doctors are handling medication-assisted treatment. I mean, I had my own doctor when I told her I knew that there was patients going in there getting a prescription just to come back out and sell it on the streets and whatever, so they, or keep a little bit so that, you know, when they got sick, they had it so they weren't sick. You know? All this doctor said to me is, well, I'd rather hear that my prescriptions of Suboxone are flooding the streets rather than this heroin. And you know, to an extent I get that. But this is a doctor saying this. You know, it really should have been, oh my God, thank you for letting me know. I'm going to look into that. All right, everybody, this is Brent. Camera shy. But these people hate you so much, Nicole, because you're reaching people, you're helping people. They see that people are getting your message, they're getting help, you know? And it's something that, despite whatever these people's intentions were or are, they're not getting that message out there the way you are. And that's why they don't like you. It's because they can't be you. You know, which nobody can be you. But they don't have the ability or the intellectual portion to go out there and try to do something good and try to help people. You know what I mean? They just don't. So instead, what they have to do is they have to tear somebody down that's doing right and is actually helping people and make these smear videos and smear campaigns and, oh, that Nicole from Real Talk Recovery, she's this and she's that and she's a bad mother. And, you know, I'll be the first one to stand up, Nicole, and say, you are not a bad mother. Trust me, I know a lot of bad mothers, and you do not make the list at all. You know, all of us that have seen Nathaniel up on your live streams, that boy is clean, that boy is fed, that boy is happy. You know? And he has a nice place to live, a good place to sleep, healthy food, loving parents, parents that aren't strung out and out there being stupid, you know? A lot of kids aren't lucky enough to have those things. You know? And I love you too, and I know you'll help me anytime you can. Tell Mr. Nate I said hi. I hope he's doing good in school. I love you. I will see you over on RTR tonight. Hearts, are you still here? Did Hearts Love leave us, Nicole? All right, everybody. I know Nicole had to go. I guess Hearts Love bounced out too. I'm so excited to be able to live stream. I will talk to you all later. I will see you guys over on RTR tonight, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Anybody that sees this, remember, the MARA meeting, Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous, is going to be live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time over on Real Talk Recovery with my girl Nicole. I love you all. Stay safe. Stay clean and sober. Love one another and yourselves. Bye, guys.